What is going on, team? Welcome to another news video. Yes, wholesome content that you need to see today to make you smile, to keep you up to date with everything that's gone on in the past week or so, and to, at the end, be called a legend, so stick around for that. Now, before we get into the functional fitness news, just want to cover a couple of things that have happened in the world. One, the sexiest man alive has been announced. It's Paul Rudd. The actor, I know him very well from Ant-Man. Yep, he's been named the 2021 sexiest man alive. You gotta love him. In a statement, he said, "I'm going to own this. I'm not gonna try and be like, oh, I'm so modest. I'm getting business cards made." What a man. Now, have you ever had so much money that you don't know what to do with it? Me neither. But Rick Ross this past week bought $1 million home just so he could drive past it every day. Now, a funny fact is, Rick Ross only learned to drive at the age of 45. So if you're one of those people out there that hasn't passed their driving test yet, don't worry about it. You got plenty of time. Also, if you missed it, a couple of weeks ago, Facebook announced that they're changing their name. In the future, it's going to be changed to Meta. Mark Zuckerberg said that Facebook doesn't fully encompass everything the company does, and right now the brand Facebook is tightly linked to one product. He said, "But over time, I hope we are seen as the metaverse company." Then someone made a meme of it, and that's all I remember now. And if you're a Villa supporter like me, there's probably a very small margin of you out there. It's been a bad couple of weeks performance-wise, but we now have a new manager in the name of Steven Gerrard, so that's pretty exciting. Anyway, functional fitness news. Now, in the past week, we've had another retirement. So the retirement home of CrossFit is getting pretty full. This week's turn, Sean Sweeney. Now, he says he's not fully retired from competing. On Instagram, he said that his time competing for the CrossFit Games has come to a pause, and that he's going full-time into his businesses. He said he'll still be hitting major CrossFit events in the upcoming years, but he's not going to devote all of his year every year to chase the CrossFit Games. And he warned the Masters, you better believe that I'll be doing the Masters. He's still 5 years away, but he plans on competing in the Masters division until they put him in his grave. Sean's an absolute legend, on the floor with his cowboy hat on. He knew how to get the crowd going, that's for sure. But for him, it's not a farewell, it's a I'll see you soon. He's going to be an active member in the retirement home. Morning Chalk Up this past week broke the news that Annie and Katrin are again teaming up. This time it's not the headphones, it's to launch a new children's book. They'll fully reveal everything about it on Tuesday, November the 16th, but the story is centered around a young girl named Freya, which is also the name of Annie's daughter, who sets out on an adventure to chase her own destiny. That's pretty damn cool. I'm all about that. Also with the Katrin situation, obviously past week we did break the news last week that she has moved away from CompTrain, from Ben Bergeron and back home to Iceland, and the main reason was that she was just missing home and she wanted to go home.
And think to yourself, there's no place like home.
This next part may have been done before, but I've never seen it, so I'm going to put it in the vlog, and it's video proof and it's evidence and it's right here on the screen as you can see. Alize Adriani this past week recorded herself doing 101 unbroken toes to bar. And it's crazy, her form doesn't break down or her kip doesn't stop until she hits 100, and then she kind of just does a strict one to finish. But that's incredible core, hip flexor, grip, endurance. It took her 2.5 minutes. I'll speed up the video as you can see, but it's just explosion. Some things you may think are impossible until they're actually done and then proven impossible, and then, you know. Here's a photo of CrossFit Games champ and Rogue Invitational champ, Justin Medeiros, if he ate Justin Medeiros, also known as Martin Licis. That made me laugh, so hopefully it did you too. Whoopa! Yeah, I mean, we say it a lot on this vlog, and I always wear the hard work pays off t-shirt. Got chest hair, gee whiz. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, damn. Fraser announced this week that his book is now live for pre-order. In the post, he said it isn't simply a book about his life, it isn't simply a book about his training, it's a book about all. Stories that show his past and his experiences in sport, moments that made him the athlete, competition and person that he is. Not to mention workout strategies, mental strategies, recipes and more. He said if you pre-order it now, it'll get printed and probably delivered in January, but he didn't say where. So here you go, Matt, it's available on Amazon. Now obviously Jazz and I have been around Matt a decent amount, and he's got some good stories to tell, so I'm sure some of those are in the book. It's gonna be a great read. Also, here's Matt Fraser holding Pat Vellner's baby, and here's Pat Vellner's face. If you ever wanted a timeline to know that you're old or that you're young, CrossFit Games put it out. Here it is. In 2009, Annie Thorsteier attends her first CrossFit Games. That same year, Mal O'Brien and Emma Carey turned 5 years old. Fast forward to 2012, Rich Froning actually won his second CrossFit Games in that year, and Justin Medeiros started his CrossFit career at 13 years old. 1 year later, 2013, Scott Panchix attends his second CrossFit Games, and Guy Malheiros is only 13 years old. And then fast forward 8 years, and you've got them all at the CrossFit Games competing together. How crazy is that? That 2009 stat is mental, isn't it? It just shows how much of an OG, but also how Annie has just maintained her performance. CrossFit has definitely got, since then. I mean, Annie got her first muscle up at that Games.
Hey, for Kristen Cleaver!
Now, if you can't do 30 pretty much unbroken, you're not going to the Games. Crazy facts.
Whoa! Whoa! These launched today. In honor of that, we're going to give away a few pairs. Comment below, tag a friend, you can win these shoes.
5 days ago now, Rich Froning announced on his Instagram, and it went live, that the Froning Nano X1 went live. I'm a big shoe guy, but I feel like the colours for me on this shoe are a little bit too extreme. I feel like they'll suit some people. I don't feel like I could pull them off. It's my honest answer. I've also actually not really tried the Nano X1, so I can't tell you if they're good or bad shoes. They look more like a sock fit, and they have the toggle pull instead of the laces, which is a little bit wild, you know? Is it bad to say that they almost look like a child's shoe? Like if you shrink them down into like a size 3, I mean, 100%. Interesting is what I will call them. I feel like it's like Marmite. You're either gonna love these shoes or you're gonna hate them. And now this is the part of the vlog where I just wanna highlight my training partner, Jack Malone, the man, the myth, the legend. It was his birthday this week, but also he hit a massive milestone. He snatched 100 kilos for the first time, 2 blues. And his reaction made my day, so I thought I'd put it in here because, I mean, you know, positivity spreads positivity. I was smiling watching that video, you know? So happy for him. I love when people hit PBs. Nothing better than watching people lift heavy, like Willie Georges. He posted that he hit 170 kilo clean this week.
Walls closing in, I guess that I'm going big. So appropriate that I leave him motionless. What's the point of moving? You ain't been close to this. I know you as a student when the chosen brewing up. Obviously for the past year we haven't seen him in the competitive space due to the shoulder injury that he had and had repaired, but we will be seeing him in about a month's time in Dubai. At his first competition back, the multiple time fittest man in France, multiple games athlete, and also the proud owner of a garage that used to look like this, which is actually a pretty big garage. That looks pretty incredible, but he changed it into this. Look at that, that is a space and a half, that is. He's got a decent amount of dumbbells. Look at the coloured plates. Oh, that's a lot of coloured plates. You know, someone's got some money when you got coloured plates like that. And then there's more plate. Cardio stuff, pull-up bar, rig. That is a spot and a half, Willie Georges. That is a spot and a half. Little bit jealous. Also, I just saw Eddie Hall post this on his Instagram, and I just thought it was funny. Look at that. Yeah, as you can tell, team, there isn't that much crazy news this week. Khan Porter wants the honey. Yeah, I just saw this and I thought, you know, newsworthy. Khan Porter held some bees. There you go, that's how you do it if you want to do news. But yeah, video's coming to an end now. Before we end today's video, I want to give you guys 2 songs to go away with that have been launched this week. One, Please Turn Green by Teddy Swims. Absolute banger. I've had it on, I think I've listened to it 300 times in 2 days. Oh!
And we're both stopped in the same place at 11:23, praying that this light will just please turn green.
The problem is with that song, as soon as you put it on and you learn the lyrics, you just have it on repeat. It's an absolute powerhouse. Can't help it, I'm gonna replay again. This video might be out late. And if you're a huge Luke Combs fan like me, he just released a new track this week called Doing This. Basically a song about if he wasn't doing what he was doing in the music industry, he would be doing what he was doing in the music industry. And it is a certified banger.
Some no-name town, still be doing this.
I'm just rambling on now to fill the time for that 10 minutes spot, but I feel like we're gonna make it. You know what I told you today, team? You're an absolute legend. Head over to HustleMade.com for the sickest clothes in the game. This is coming out at the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. Also follow HustleMade on Instagram. We'll be doing some giveaways very soon. Join the channel down below. It's the best way to support Jazz and I, and it really means a lot, and it means you can use our faces in the chat, as well as a load of other emojis. And I hope you have a great weekend. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Smash that like button.